be sharing 5 points to all the participants here. We operate 108 service of Andhra Pradesh since December. Apart from this, we operate Maharashtra Emergency Medical Service, Delhi Emergency Medical Response, and Madhya Pradesh Police Response. So every day we take care of about 20,000 emergencies per day, put together every state. So now because the session is on best practices, I thought to restrict the discussion to 3 best practices which we have already implemented and 2 are in the implementation phase. So most of them will be certainly brought to the AP. So the first one is that since morning we have been talking about communicable and non-communicable diseases, but very few of us are aware of the epidemic which is in our country, which is a trauma epidemic. Almost trauma is the 3rd cause of death in our country, which is much above the cardiac and other reasons. So the response to trauma patients, what we did is that in the state of Maharashtra, last year we trained 10,000 first responders because ambulance can only reach say after 10 or 15 minutes. What happens within that 10 or 15 minutes? So the first responders were trained. Mainly they were the drivers who come for renewal of their license in the RTO. This was the pilot model which will be taking it now as a regular model. But the suggestion here is that if government can ask all the regulating agencies, for example, or the organized players, like organized players are say APSRTC bus drivers, or the drivers who come for renewal, or the school teachers, whoever is the organized player in the government, if they can be taught first response, I think we can save many lives. So this is the first important point which I wanted to pass on. The second important point which we did for Kumbh Mela, every time we think about Kumbh Mela and emergency response, we have 100 deaths, 200 deaths, something stampede or so. In Maharashtra, what we did, 2015 Nashik Kumbh Mela, we had an organized preparedness exercise, wonderful coordination with all the government departments, including district administration, and the response was planned in such a way that we served about 2,500 emergency patients, over 1 lakh just patients, and there were 0 deaths. The entire credit goes to the district administration because the entire crowd was managed in a staged manner. The emergencies were identified in the crowd. They did not call 108, even they called 108. There was multiple field control rooms, and then we had a response to the community. 0 deaths. It was a 0 fatality Kumbh Mela in the history. This is the first time where the Kumbh Mela had 0 fatalities. This is the second best practice. Wherever there is a mass gathering, we should have an approach of a prevention rather than response. So this is something to take away, which we can definitely do it elsewhere also. So this is the second thing. The third thing which I wanted to share, every state has an area, and I heard the earlier presentation that the last mile connectivity, Google is bringing something, but certainly we also have non-network areas where we had integrated forest guards in our emergency response. Forest guards carry simplex system, so they carry ham radios. So we have integrated that in our control room. So even the non-network area, even though there is no mobile network, 108 responds to that, and we will be definitely having it here in Andhra Pradesh right now. So these are the 3 best practices which we have done, which we are reaching it to the last person in the state. Now, as far as what we will be doing this year and next year is STEMI. STEMI is the ST elevation MI, myocardial infarction, which can be, if it is treated in a timely way, the outcome is wonderful. Patient goes home walking. So this is something which requires first response at the scene. This means that when the patient is experiencing chest pain, he needs a first response from the community. Second is from EMS. Third is from hospital. And now in Andhra Pradesh, that is what actually we have already implemented in Andhra Pradesh, that ambulance, when it is carrying the patient to the hospital comes to know what category this patient is, whether it is a red category, yellow category, or green category. Yeah, red category is certainly where a hospital need to be prepared to receive the patient and treat immediately, which we have already done, and we will be actually cascading it to the all hospitals in the AP. So this is something which will help patient to get treatment immediately in any hospital they reach. The second thing is for the stroke patients. Certainly, if the stroke intervention is life-saving, they get the best outcome. The patient can walk home if it is a ischemic stroke. So these are the two interventions which are in working. Probably, I'm sure that we will be able to achieve sizable success in this. Thank you very much. Thank you.